Stick your tongue. Today's video is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and help run your business. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. Today I am super excited because we have a brand new beauty box to the channel, and I feel like it's been quite some time since we've done like a brand new beauty box. Probably has a little something to do with me abandoning all of my subscriptions to open just advent calendars for like 2 months, but you know. Things happen. So today we're going to be unboxing the Eyescream Beauty brand new subscription box, at least to the channel. This is the first time I've ever like laid eyes on it. I just did a little bit of research about it to make sure it was actually indeed like a subscription box. And it is. I thought maybe from like the packaging and the name Eyescream. Ow, I just hit my elbow. Which I have to say, it's cute, very cute, but for some reason Eyescream together, like eye and scream, sounds just like a little spooky to me. Even though it's like an adorable little ice cream cone. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyways, this is a beauty subscription. It is brand new to the channel, fairly new, I think, just in like the subscription box world. I was doing a little bit of research on it, can you believe it, on Greatjoy, and it actually has really good reviews. So far, there are 294 sales with 30 reviews, all at 5-star. It appears that the box is $21 a month and you get 5 to 7 makeup and skincare items. I can't believe that I haven't been looking at this website like the entire 10 years I've been doing this. How long has it been? It's been quite some time. It just tells you all about the subscription boxes. This also says that you receive a palette in every box, which is really cool. They're all full size, no deluxe or sample items. And yeah, so far it seems like it has really good reviews, so I'm very excited to see a brand new beauty subscription. It does look like it might be like a little bit more of like an stab the box, like an indie subscription, not done by like a big company or anything. All right, so the first thing I am seeing here is a little layer of packing peanuts, and they just look so much like the puffy Cheetos, the Cheeto Puffs, like without the cheese. They are the dissolvable ones. Affect your tongue. I'm sorry guys, I am so hungry. I've eaten twice today and I am so hungry. I mentioned that I'm on some steroids right now so I can finally stop being sick, and I am ravenous. Like if I were to rub this around on like a little bit of salt or something, I'd be crunched into them right now. Okay, well, I was assuming that this was going to be this month's box because this is the first time that I've like seen this box, but apparently this is from January. My dad actually did bring this over to me with like a bunch of other mail that I had received to the P.O. box, because not everything goes to my house, it goes to the P.O. box. So I guess this has just been hanging out like at the mail place. You know, the mail place. The post office for a little while now. So we do have a January box. It does tell us all the items and the prices right on this little card though, so I'm going to try not to read it too closely on it. A little paper in here. It does look very cute. It does look kind of like homemade. It almost looks like a birthday invitation or something. I don't know. I just think it's cute that it does look a little bit more like a small business and not like a huge company like Boxycharm or something. All right, so the first thing I am seeing in here, interesting that I was just talking about like Boxycharm, because I feel like this is a product that we've received a few times in either Boxycharm or Ipsy, and that is this item here from Earth Harbor. This is the, I really wish I could read cursive better, but I don't even know if that would help me. I think this says Celestine. I'm just not really sure what exactly that is, but it's supposed to be a Hydra Plumping Peptide Serum with seaweed peptides and hyaluronic acid. Celestine. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's so pretty though. All of these bottles are so pretty. Like, it's just glass and stuff on the outside, you know, with our standard little like loop on the top, but the serum on the inside is always beautiful. That looks like blue sea glass or something. It's very, very pretty. It's like a light milky blue. Wow, I did not anticipate that smelling like that fragrant and that kind of citrusy. It doesn't say anything about there being like vitamin C in it or anything, but it does smell very citrusy. Oh, it's all on my nose now. That's good. Oh, it's in there. Oh my goodness, okay. Everything smells so clean. I honestly really like how that smells, and I can always use some hydration and plumping. So yeah, I'm kind of excited about this one. I feel like even though I have received several things from this brand before, I don't think I've received this exact one. Oh, it says dive into glowing skin. You guys know I've been trying to make my face shiny, so this is very exciting. I think it's like tingling my nose just a tiny bit. Probably don't put it inside your nostrils. I don't think that's where it's meant to go. Okay, next up in here, we have something from Crown Beauty, and this looks like a liquid lip in kind of like a deep, rich red color. This is a long-lasting matte lip stain in the shade Midnight Kiss. That sounds very vampiric for some reason. I've been seeing just like a lot of Twilight stuff recently. I don't know if Twilight is like making a resurgence. Like half of the things I see in like TikTok and Instagram reels are just like all Twilight related. But maybe that's just the algorithm learning that I will stop and watch Twilight related things. So maybe it's not Twilight making a resurgence, it's me just living in the past. Either way, this is a very intensely kind of almost like a berry red, cranberry red color. Oh, it smells really nice. It smells a lot like vanilla frosting, like very heavily like vanilla frosting. And a little bit of chemicals. Yeah, right there at the end. Get you a little bit with like that chemical scent. Oh, it's actually, oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, it's mainly chemicals. Once that like vanilla frosting-y scent wears away a little bit, you're just left with like, you know when you go like get a cake from the supermarket and there's either like a really deep blue frosting on it or like a black frosting? You can still taste the frosting a little bit, but mainly you're left with just like the taste of black or blue food dye. Like it smells and tastes good at first, but then you're like, oh, my mouth's gonna be blue for the rest of the week. I can't fully tell what I'm looking at, but it looks cute. What is that? I honestly can't tell what this picture is. At first I thought it was some type of bird, like a penguin or like a puffin or something, but I don't know now. Oh, it's a lady! Oh, I can see it now. That took me a second, I'm not gonna lie. So she's like kind of crouched over on some heels and there's some like more shoes around her. It's a very unique art piece. It does look a little sad. She looks a little bit sad. Maybe she's like having a hard time picking out what to wear on a date or something and she just can't pick which shoes and it's like really getting to her. I don't know, now I feel like I'm reading way too much into this packaging. But anyway, I hope she's doing okay. I hope she's doing fine. She picks what shoes she likes. You'll look beautiful in all of them, honey. Don't worry about it. Anyway, this is from So Susan. This is a statement skin. Just, can they make the text smaller and more shiny to where you can't see it? Highlighting crayon. And this is in the shade Candlelight. Okay, well, I feel like mine has been through some things. Kind of like the lady on the front of the box here, very reminiscent of like her struggle here on the front picking shoes. I feel like mine has been through some stuff. It is very kind of squished, and then this is also an issue. It just kind of popped out of there a little bit. I'm sure I can maybe cram it back in, but like the top part is very good and smushed. It does look like it would be a nice color. Yeah, actually that's really beautiful. It blends into my skin tone really nicely, although like my face and my hand are rarely the same color because my foundation's always just a little orange. It gives a super nice, almost kind of like wet looking glow, which I have been searching for. So even though it's kind of smushed, I'm still gonna give this a try because I think that's really, really pretty. Oh, I smushed it more. Okay, oops, sorry. And I'm thinking maybe with even just like a little bit of powder highlight on top of it, if I wanted it to be more intense, it would still give it a really nice glow and a base to kind of cling to. It doesn't feel like wet or sticky or anything though, so I'm actually kind of excited to try that. Alright you guys, we have a couple of the larger items left here in the box, but before we move on, I would love to tell you guys about today's sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace has been so helpful for me and my business, but it's also been kind of a fun creative outlet. I personally use Squarespace to create a unique online presence for my business, but you absolutely do not have to own or run a business to have a Squarespace site. For instance, I'm also using Squarespace to create a wedding website where I can have like my registry and photo and information for all of my guests. So you really can create a beautiful, unique website for anything that you're passionate about. And it's super easy. All you have to do is select one of the mini starter layouts, and from there you can add and remove pages. You can use customizable galleries to display images and videos in unique ways, and you can even connect your social media and display posts from your profiles. If you do own a business and you would like to sell online, you can also easily add a shop page where your customers can shop directly from your site. So whatever it is that you're passionate about, Squarespace has all the tools you need to showcase it. So check out squarespace.com for a free trial, and then when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/AlexandriaRyan for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. And just thank you so very much to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Alright you guys, moving on here to our next item, we have something from Bella Pierre. This is the Eye Slay Mermaid Glam Eyeshadow Set. I mean, yeah, her eye looks very mermaidy and slay-y, so looks pretty good to me. I will have to say, these kind of sets, I feel like you can find them at like TJ Maxx and that kind of stuff. I feel like I see a lot from that brand in stores like that. So it looks like the set just comes with one little kind of like packing shading brush, and then it comes with 3 little loose pigments here. So we have one that is in bronze. A little bit hard to see through the safety seal there, but it does look like a nice bronze, just like loose pigment. There is another in the shade Tropic, which is just a very pretty kind of aqua-y blue loose pigment. This one seems to have like a little bit of shimmer to it as well. There's like some green and maybe like even tiny little gold flecks. Oh, okay. And then finally we have one in the shade Turquoise, but this is actually a glitter. I thought this was another loose pigment, but this is just a loose glitter. I mean, it does look really pretty and nice, but me personally, I don't feel like I'm much of like a loose blue glitter kind of person. That would definitely be out of my comfort zone of like one singular brown eyeshadow right now. They do give you like a couple of different looks you can do here on the back. I'm assuming just like using these 3 included little pigments. It does look like they might have thrown some extra stuff in there though, to be fully honest. Or maybe no, I'm just making that all up. It says shade options, and then this one is Mermaid Glam, so I'm assuming these are other kits that you can pick from. Maybe. I don't know. There's just a bunch of eyes on the back. Anyway, so that is the little mermaid set. Maybe not something that I personally would pick up for myself. Like if I was just browsing the aisles of a makeup store, I probably wouldn't like be gravitated to the blue glitter eyeshadow, but oh, it's a little flap. How cute. Okay, so there's like a little window. You can see a little bit more about like the shadows and stuff. But yeah, probably this wouldn't be something that I would pick out for myself. I mean, it could be fun to give it a try, but I feel like this is something that's going to be passed along. But we do have one more item in here, and it is a palette. Apparently a palette comes in every single box, which I think is really cool. At first when I saw this, I hadn't seen the actual palette yet, and I was like, oh, is this what they're like claiming to be a palette? But no, there is an actual palette in here. This is from IBY Beauty. It is a Hollywood Glam eyeshadow palette, and the packaging actually feels and looks pretty nice. I like the cute little stars on the back. I was trying my best not to rip the packaging. I hate ripping open packaging, but I don't think my J-hook's cutting it. Or well, it actually is cutting it, and that's the issue there. I don't want to rip the packaging. There we go. What an interesting assortment of colors. That's I mean, I guess it kind of looks like what's on the back, but honestly that was not what I was expecting. This just looks like the most random assortment of colors I've ever seen. Something about either like the layout or the assortment of colors is just a little bit off to me. They don't really seem to have any type of like theme or storyline to them. They're just kind of in there. You've got like a gold and a navy, and then like a pale kind of lilac and a black, and then just like a random kind of creamy shade, and then a purple. I don't know, just something about it doesn't seem like maybe the most thought out. I just feel like it might be difficult to make like a cohesive look using a lot of these shadows. They just don't really seem to go together very well, or at least maybe they're not placed the best. But who am I to talk? I haven't done like a real eyeshadow look in so long that anything looks kind of intimidating and different to me. But real quick, I feel like if they move these kind of like purpley shades over here with the other purpley shades and like the warmer tones together, maybe on another side, there might be just a little bit more cohesiveness. But it's cute. It does feel like a pretty decent like quality palette. Like the packaging and stuff feels pretty good. It does have kind of a large size mirror to it for the packaging, and I mean, it looks really nice. I think it does look really cute. I'm just a little bit confused about the actual shade choices on the inside and the placement, but yeah, it is nice that this comes with a palette. All right, so that was everything in the Eyescream Beauty box, but I do think they also have a beauty bag. So I looked it up really fast, and apparently they have a beauty bag with 3 to 5 makeup and skincare products, and it's only $12.50 a month, but I don't see anywhere where they say like everything is full size or anything. But they do say that it is mainly makeup, which this also was mainly makeup, and I did really enjoy that aspect of it. For a pretty brand new beauty box, I don't know really how long it's been out. I do think it is pretty decent. I mean, it reminds me kind of some of the, like the Boxycharm boxes that I've received. I think maybe right now, since they are probably a smaller company, they might not have access to some of like the bigger brands that somebody like Boxycharm or Ipsy would. Or I guess they're the same now, aren't they? Didn't one of the other buy each other out? I don't know. But maybe as they like continue to grow, they can have like more value inside of their box, because I do like that there is a palette in every single box. I like that everything is full size and mainly makeup, so who knows, maybe they could be like the next Boxycharm or something if they continue to grow. I mean, it seems like they're starting off with pretty good reviews and things, so that is good, but I would love to know your all's opinion about this box. Leave me all of your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. I love reading and responding to them. And I think that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. And I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!